when men ask women what they bring to the table, what are they looking to hear? Because I noticed that a lot of women, when they're asked that question, they say, I have this degree, I have that degree, I have that business, I have this, and it brings in all this income.
Yeah, men ask that question, and then women speak about their accomplishments,
right?
But that is not the answer that men are looking for.
What do you want to hear?
So, yeah, the answer that men want to hear is, because once again, attraction isn't symmetrical. Like the things that you want in a man, the man doesn't want those same things back. So what a man wants to hear is, I can cook, I can clean, I'll be a good helpmate, I'll support you, I'll help you accomplish your dreams. Things like that is what a man wants to hear. I'll listen to you, I'll respect you, I'll be loyal to you. That's what the woman brings to the table.
South Africa, 51 million black people, 2.8 million white people arrived and built that country to the standard of a European country. Then the people started bickering. They said apartheid was the reason the black man was poor in South Africa. So the majority, 51 million black people, were waiting on 2.8. If blacks believe that they can build South Africa, Mandela wouldn't waste his time in prison and all these things. He would have simply said, you know what, let's have a BSA, Black South Africa Republic. Let them cut off white South Africa and let's compete. No, they wasted their time asking the whites, just allow me to come to your beach, to your clinic, to your schools. Then 2 years ago, the white man said, just wait and see. We are warning them that managing a country is not something anybody you can just do. 32 years ago, they gave the country back to the blacks. I was there in 2022 to speak. They are now having load shed. Electricity can't stay on. Water is not flowing. Roads are cracked. Airport is breaking down. The Durban train station is finished when they gave it to blacks.
Would you rather deal with a married man that never tells you no, or your own man that tells you no 45% of the time?
No, I'm dealing with the married man. Nah, I take the married dude. I'm sorry. I'm the married man. Married. I'm sorry. Tell me yes. Everything. Oh, the married. Yeah, give me him.
I would deal with my man that tell me no, because I'm going to beat him the up.
I'm taking the married guy, because why am I with you? You keep saying no for.
I think I'm going to go with the married guy.
I don't like the word no, so.
A married man. Married man.
The married man.
A married man. You're my little secret.
My own guy that tell me no 45% of the time.
A married man.
Do a married man, because 9 times out of 10 we sharing these anyway. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to take the married man. Like,
why?
I need to be told no sometimes. You can't always get what you want.
Modern women continue to screw themselves, really honestly and truly. I don't need a man. He don't gotta buy me this. I buy this for my own self and all that other stuff. You're so loud, you're so boisterous with it, you're so bold, you're so confident with it, that the man actually heard you. He really heard you. And when he starts responding to what he heard, all of a sudden it's, well, you didn't have to act like that, and you didn't have to do that, and I still need you for these things. But you screwed yourself by talking the way that you talk.
What do you think about needy guys?
No, we don't like that.
No?
No. Immediately, no. I kind of with it, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you love that obsessive behavior.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're sleeping and they won't let go of you. They're just all over you all the time.
That's how I am. That's how I am.
Oh my God. And then last question here. What are your thoughts on hookups?
Love them. Love
You
them.
love them?
Love them.
Really?
You said thoughts on what?
Hookups.
We love them. I hate them.
You hate them?
I hate them.
Who's done them here?
What?
Who's done them here?
Hookups?
Yeah. They got quiet real quick. They got real quiet. You? You love them, I'm assuming.
But I don't do them.
You don't do them anymore.
No.
We'll just stay quiet. What about you guys?
I've only had 2 hookups, so like, I don't like them.
I'm asking because...
I lie.
Look, I'm asking because I'm a virgin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I just want to know from women with experience what they think, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Until I lose my virginity, I'm going to ask these loser questions.
Women don't go out on girls' night out because they want to hang with their girlfriends. They go out on girls' night out because they want attention from other men. That's why they do it. Otherwise, they would stay at home and they would dance in their friend's house, or they would go out and they would be dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. They would not be half naked at the bar, drunk, with their girlfriends. It doesn't make any sense.
Can someone else confirm for me? When you're in a relationship, I believe that having a girls' night is going to a restaurant and having dinner and drinks there. Hang out a few hours, chitty chat, gossip, whatever, and then take your happy to your man. Because if there's one place I'm not going to be without my boyfriend, it's at a bar. I think that's weird.
Girls' night is not girls' night. Please stop lying. Dressing up in skimpy outfits saying, I'm doing it for my girls. I worked hard all week. I deserve this. No, you're not. You're actually chasing outside validation and attention from men who are not your husband or your boyfriend. Let's be real. That is not empowerment.
And you continue to have a lot of these modern women who say they can't find a good man anywhere, right? And a lot of modern women don't really want to sit with the fact that they're not good women. That's why you can't find a good man. You're not a good woman. And so a man that is actually a good man, even though you might be pretty and you know, you might dress well and you're a boss babe and stuff, you really don't have a lot in common with him because you're not really all that great of a person when it gets down to it. You're good at some things, but you're not really that complete package that he needs.
What are you doing? How you doing, buddy? What the fuck are you doing? What's up, bro? What the fuck? Oh my god! What the fuck? How you doing, man? Slayer! What the hell are you, dude? What the hell are you doing up here?
You on my Instagram too? On you both at the same time.
Follow me back.
Alright. Come here, darling. Come here.
Listen. If you follow her, you have to follow me.
Wait. Come here.
That's my goal.
Wait, not for long. Not for long. You're gonna message me though. Yeah, well, you're gonna come back to the villa tonight. Drop me a message, sweetheart. What's your name? Lily. Give me a kiss on the cheek. Sorry, brother. Game's the game, mate. You got a hell off, bruv. You look like I'm live right now.
Yeah. It's live as well.
Yeah. Mate, you can't have that, bro. You are.
I know.
Mate, tell her, bro. Tell her you're done right now.
Not right now.
I don't know. You're finished, bro. You're finished.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Well, I just went, is there a chance you go on Matty tonight, even though your boyfriend's behind you? She went, maybe. But her boyfriend's like, I can't do it.
Modern women, you know, you're going to sit up here and wonder why men ain't, you know, coming up to you like they used to. Why they're not asking you out. Why they're not pursuing you like you want to be pursued. But modern women have this thing to where they can ask you all of the questions that they want to ask you. They can dig into your background. Well, I got to do it to be safe. And indeed, I saw a video just recently where a young lady was surrounded by some dudes, you know, just had her in a corner somewhere. And that was horrifying. So I understand it and I get it from that perspective. I'm not even sure what those dudes were doing. It's like criminal behavior. And then they post it on Facebook like idiots. But the point is, a lot of men are not asking out because a lot of men are being associated with that. A lot of men are being associated with criminal behavior. And they might be like, well, that's not me. And I don't want to make a woman feel uncomfortable. So I'm not even going to go approach. I'm not even going to go ask her out. I'm just going to leave her alone. I might say a comment or something like that or compliment and leave her alone. Number one. Number two, I don't want to be called creepy. I don't want to be called creepy. There's too much stuff involved in what's going on today. I don't want to do that. Man, I'd rather give me a beer and go on back to the house.
Call men stupid in every possible way that you can. As time went on, I learned the way to make music. You write what speaks to you, and you write the music that you want to listen to yourself. Call men stupid in every possible way that you can. Let's call men stupid again. This
very reason, there are very few artists that I will allow my daughter to listen to. Sabrina Carpenter is definitely not one of them. Dua Lipa is one of them. Snow the Product, no problem. Probably the only female rapper that my daughter can listen to. Not listening to Taylor Swift. She's not listening to Olivia Rodrigo. She's not listening to any of these women who make music for girls who beat their boyfriends and then blame their boyfriends for it. Sorry. I already hear the feminists already. Oh my God, you're so controlling. You're so weird. But if I sat up here and I was like, I'm not going to let my son listen to music that blatantly disrespects women, y'all would be like, yay! And that's true. I'm not going to allow him to listen to that. But for some reason, society finds it perfectly fine when we teach little boys how to treat women. But once we start teaching little girls how to treat men, then it's a problem.
You can't ask a man to lead and then fight him for the steering wheel every time he makes a turn. Ladies, some of y'all don't want a leader. You want a man that follows your directions. You say you want a masculine man, a decisive man, a man that takes initiative, but the second he makes a decision that you wouldn't have made, now you're irritated. Now it's, why would you do that? I would have did it this way. You should have asked me first. And after a while, he stops leading. Not because he can't, because every decision turns into a debate. Let's be honest. Some women say they want a man to take charge, but only if he's taking charge exactly how they would have done it. That's not leadership. That's control. And then years later, you frustrated. You feel like you're carrying everything, making all the decisions, planning everything, but nobody talks about how sometimes a man stops leading because every time he tried, he got corrected. Now, before y'all start, I'm not talking about following a man into foolishness. A man should have vision. He should be wise. He should be accountable. But if he's a good man and his heart is in the right place, every decision doesn't need a committee meeting. Because a lot of women are praying for a leader while making leadership impossible. And those two things cannot exist at the same time.
You really see a lot more men moving away from relationships and moving away from drama, moving away from nonsense. A lot of men choosing to check out. A lot of men out here really honestly, truly, and intentionally searching for peace, right? And so a man could go from coming home to somebody that's disrespectful, coming home to somebody that's demanding, getting nothing, to a completely silent home, a completely silent existence. And while it may take some time to adjust, once a man is able to kind of simmer down and think straight, he begins to move in alignment or get back on track with what he was doing before he met you. And true enough, during the relationship, he was trying to say, okay, let me get her handled and let me go back to what I was doing. Let me go back to running down my goals, tracking my vision and trying to chase that vision down. But every single time he got back on track, here you come. Foolishness. Not allowing him to get back to where he needed to be in order to take care of you.
Without your eyes, raise your eyebrows, stop smiling. That's your model face.
Science can actually help you be more attractive, and it's easier than you might think. I'm Max Butterfield, Dr. Max Butterfield. I study this kind of thing for a living. 3 science-backed facts you should know. Number 1, average faces are actually viewed as more attractive than unusual faces. And in particular, people prioritize something called facial symmetry. That is, having a face that's similar on one side to the other side is actually very beneficial. That can be hard to change, but what you can change is number 2, signs of physical fitness and signs of health. The healthier you are, the fitter you are, the more attractive that people will find you. That is pretty normal, pretty natural, and the good news is you can work on those things. And then finally, number 3, and this is the big one, grooming and presentation go a long way to making you seem more attractive. So having good posture, for example, can be really helpful, and that is something that's fairly easy to work on. Grooming your hair, taking a shower, these are all things that are workable and doable and things that you can put into practice right now. If you want to know more about how to become more attractive and how to be a better person and find a mate, science can help you do it, and so can I. Follow me for more.
Is the good man shortage real or just overdue accountability?
I don't like that question. I don't think there's a good man shortage. You know what I think? I think that the majority of people that people are seeing are in the low vibrational crowd, and that crowd is loud, but it's the minority. I think the good people you don't really see, and this is men and women, because they be in the house. They be working towards their goals. They be in the gym. They are doing things that make them better. And so they're not in the collective of what is loudest in society. But when you go on Instagram and what you see is people popping bottles every weekend, and what you see is people that only care about the bags and the shoes, it's no wonder why people think there's no good men. No, there's no good men at where you're going because you're focused on the wrong thing. Do you want a good man that has character? Are you going to seminars? Are you going to retreats? Are you going to the gym? Are you going to the grocery store? Are you eating at healthy places? Are you going places where people actually care about themselves? Or are you going where people are going to celebrate and spend $1,000 a weekend? And for what? When they struggling to pay their rent every month. That's crazy to me. It doesn't make any sense, personally.
Okay, so he wants you soft and feminine, but he has zero plan, zero leadership, and zero safety. How can a woman follow a man who isn't going anywhere?
You don't.
She can't. Yeah.
You let that man go. That man is probably 20 something for the record, because a lot of them young little buckies, they got life to live.
Them YNs,
you know, little buckies, they got life to live.
Modern women seem to have no issue, not one single issue. I don't have an issue telling a man what he needs to be, where he needs to go, how he needs to dress, what he needs to wear, the whole 9 yards. Got a list of things, a diary of things, a group chat. The notes app is full, and that's one note. They go to another note, say, okay, he's passed maybe 10, 15 things that I want. And now that he's passed these 10, 15 things, here's another 5, 10 things. And now that he's passed those, going into my perfect man, because this was a decent man. Now this is a good man. And now this is a perfect man. And I'm manifesting a perfect man. And now he has to pass, mind you, he's passed what, 10, 15, and now he's down to 5, 10, and now he has to go through 1 to 5 things. Now you got to go through 1 to 5 of these things and get him right to be my perfect man. And if you're ultra perfect, this one teensy tiny thing you got to do. And that's what's clearing a lot of men out of the dating market. They go through the 10 to 15, the 5 to 10, the 1 to 5. But then they say, oh shoot, I'm almost there. Who's going to be that one man? I know he's got to be out there. And I'm not going to settle for less. I'm not going to let a good man keep me from my husband. And you actually stay single because that man that was actually perfect for you, that performed the things, the 5 things, the top 5 things that you wanted. You say, okay, now there's one thing, that 1%, that 2%. I want that last 2%. It's got to be there. And you've ruined your chances at having a good companion.
Going through all of this outrage, reading the comments, reading this DM exchange, you guys are making me feel like a lib right now. Oh, so you guys only like these videos when it's black and brown people being exposed. Everyone was cheering Nick on when he was exposing the Somalis and the Leering Center, all the daycares. You loved it. When Tyler went into Springfield, Ohio to figure out what was going on with the cat-eating Haitians, everybody loved it. But now this is crossing a line. Like, now he's being racist?
Yeah. Brett Cooper realizing in real time that her fan base is full of racist people. Yeah. You just now finding out. You just now realizing. Just now seeing the double standard with the people that you worked with and the people who you worked with fan base and your own fan base being racist people. Like, you're just now picking up on, wait a minute. You only like when black and brown people are victimized and then gaslight them whenever we make them victims. And when they complain about being victims, we gaslight them and tell them that they're not victims. It's people that look like us, or the people that, with them people, then all of a sudden they're like, wait, you're doing too much. This is kind of anti this, anti that. When it's black and brown people, it's cool. It's fine. We just now, honestly, I feel like all these right-wing people, and I want to preface by saying I'm not left-wing. I feel like saying all these right-wing people are only saying this stuff now for damage control because they feel like it's about to crumble. Like, all that MAGA stuff is about to crumble. So now they're just like doing some damage control right now. But I don't know.
A lot of these modern women are confused by men minding their business, by men not paying them any attention, you know. And a lot of modern women don't really realize that men have learned that, you know, maybe in a certain setting, I'll say something, right? Maybe. It depends. I got to be feeling real froggy at that day. or that day, and I'll leave. But that's going to be few and far between, right? Not necessarily saying I got to get some liquid courage, but few and far between. And that few and far between is what's killing modern women. It's what's confusing them, right? Because they think, well, you know, I'm going out to the bar every Friday night and I have not been approached. I have not been talked to. Men just stare at me. Exactly. Because that few and far between might be, oh, every 10th time I go to the bar, I might say something. And so he don't go to the bar that often. So it might take him 3 years to go to the bar and, you know, that 10th time, hey, I like your dress tonight. And that's it. And she didn't go in 2 or 3 years. Well, you know, you can usually get a hey, I think you're cute from a man, probably every week if you wanted to. But modern women are thinking that they're supposed to be getting all this attention because I'm a princess. And with the way that y'all been acting, it's not really that way anymore.
Why do you think certain women actually can't appreciate that good man that they actually said that they wanted?
I think it's kind of hard to appreciate something you've never seen a true example of. A lot of women grow up in households to where a real man is not there. They watch their mama cycle through men who living off their mama, who they paying his car note, he's sleeping on her couch, things of that nature, and then they go out and date what's familiar. And sometimes what's familiar can be detrimental as hell to you, but it's comfortable at the same time. Because this is all I know, right? So when I run into a man who's quote unquote good, he doing that I ain't never seen. He's showing me things that are uncomfortable for me. I'm used to toxicity. My mama had a toxic man. My auntie had a toxic man. My sister had a toxic man. My baby daddy was a toxic man. So again, if that's all I've ever seen, if I run into something that foreign, I'm gonna be a little uncomfortable with that. So a lot of women, and unfortunately, a lot of women gotta lose a great man to learn how to appreciate him. But as long as the lesson is learned.
There's only 14 that's been made. Trip.
You know, a lot of these modern women, honestly, if they could go on a girls' night or a girls' trip and do what they're supposed to be doing, I really do think that men would be okay with it, right? If you just go on a trip and don't act crazy, I think you'd be all right. But I think what a lot of modern women are doing is they're getting out there and acting a fool. They're getting out there, you know, first of all, acting a fool, posting thirst traps, not responding for days. There was one woman that decided to go on a trip and blocked her fiance. Oh, I need my peace. I need to be on this retreat. Why in the world would you do that? Why in the world? Unless that's something that you've talked about previously. It's like, okay, I'm going on this retreat. I don't know if there's going to be phone service. So I might not be able to contact you as much. That's one thing. But for you to say, I don't want anybody bothering me, I'm going to block you. Anything could happen. You don't know what's going on at that retreat. And why would you even block him? Why don't you just put your phone on do not disturb? Number one. Number two, why don't you just leave your phone in your room, in your bag or something like that? And right before you go to bed at night, you check it to see if anything has happened. Why don't you do that? But modern women, they don't know balance. They don't know how to do what they're supposed to be doing. So they go out there acting a fool, cutting off communication. Number one, number two, and number three, they're hanging out sometimes with women that don't even like her man. Why is that a problem? Because we go on these girls' trips. We were already going to act a fool. But since I don't like them and I got a little liquid courage, that looks like a cute guy over across the way. How about we go talk to him? No, I already have a man. You can go talk. I'll come with you so you won't be alone. But no, it's for you. I don't even like Kyle. He's this. What did I do? Yeah, I've never liked him from the jump. Stupidity, bad influence, acting dumb. If you can just act right, it wouldn't be a problem.
After 30, that's when a woman starts thinking. Because,
So before 30, Jololo, apana chini.
yes, she's not thinking.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Because she's getting free attention. She's living life on easy mode, right? Because men are still paying attention to her. But now when you get to 30, you're old.
No one
They are
is
now
paying
looking at the young. Yes. They are now looking at the younger women. And now she has to think.
So now I have to think.
Yes. That's when they start thinking.
Okay, so women before 30 don't think much.
From how do you say it? Okay, preschool years, 4 or 5 years, right? You'd see this little girl. She's very intelligent. Yes, she goes on up to age 16. She's very intelligent, more intelligent than the boys, right?
Okay.
16, what happens? I think that's when you'd say puberty actually starts. The breasts start developing, the hips, the buttocks. Men start paying attention to her. She goes, the brain goes, stops functioning. 16 up to what? And then after 30, she gets back. They come back.
To understand that the way they talk about men and the way they move, even out here, a man is going to get tired of that at some point in time. He's going to get tired of having to basically be your servant, because that's what you're really asking for. You're not really looking to reciprocate. You're not really looking to give back to him all of the things that he gave to you. And really, honestly and truly, at the end of the day, that's what a man is looking for. I think both sides, you have, okay, and that's why they say this is how I receive love, right? A man, will receive love in the way of respect. A woman is probably going to receive love in the way of affection, words of affirmation, and there's a lot of women out there. That's why you have the 5 love languages, because a woman is going to receive it. You can hug me, but don't hug me too much. There's within the 5 love languages, there's varying degrees. Some women don't really like gifts, but I do like them. But I would like you to talk to me and tell me that I'm pretty, tell me that you love me. That's the one that I really, really like. But it's nice to have some gifts sometimes. It's nice for you to give me some flowers. You got to do a combination of all of these things, right? And then when you're looking at a man, once again, the same thing. This is how I receive love. I would like you to touch me. I would like you to come in, give me a hug. We're watching TV. You might be rubbing my head or massaging my shoulders or rubbing my back, just like I would to you. Right? You want a massage, you want me to, I'm so tense. Work is so stressful. And okay, you want me to come in, want me to hear those words, come in and give you a massage. No questions asked. And then for a lot of these ladies, okay, give me the 5-star spa treatment. Well, I'm not a masseuse. Well, just get the oil and, all of that stuff and, just do your thing. So now you as a man, you got to go online trying to watch movies and videos and stuff like that. Okay, how do I massage right now so I won't hurt? Because modern women will get out there and be like, oh, you're doing it wrong. I'm not a masseuse. So yeah, I'm doing it wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Right? Oh, it's too heavy and stuff like that. Right? So they're telling you, this is how I want you to do it. Great. A man is going to tell you, well, this is what I would like. This is what I would want. And when I say what I would want, especially if I'm giving you what you want, I don't want to hear no cackling, no going back and forth. None of that. That's how y'all be losing good men. Y'all don't want to do anything that they ask you to do.